125th, Brooklyn, Atlanta, Orlando, Indianapolis, Houston, and now,
Yeah.
Black Ink Radio.
Hi guys, and welcome back. Today, this is the month of love, also Black History Month, so power to the people. But yeah, so today I just thought that we kind of get into a little bit of relationship talk and kind of, just drop some questions. And if you are watching, please don't hesitate to write us in the live, because you can definitely respond in the live. So,
yes, you can.
Rich.
Yes.
So the reason why I wanted to kind of talk about relationships today was because I came across this clip on Instagram, and they were talking about availability and being available and not available. So when you think of availability, what do you think about? Like, what's your meaning?
Well, when I think of availability, emotionally available and physical. Those are the only two ways I can see availability being brought up in any type of relationship. Mm-hmm. So, you wanted to go deeper than that? Mm-hmm. Having time.
Okay.
But that's that's physical. Physical being time, and then emotionally available being like you are emotionally in tune where you can give love and receive. Some people are emotionally unavailable and can't give and receive love, well or properly. And then the other thing would just be the time. Do you have time? Are you available to even be present in a relationship? That's what I would think of. Those are the two things. Why did it get deeper than that? Let me know.
No, okay, so in the clip, they were talking about basically how, if I can be available, but I may not be available to you. Does that, like, they dropped, like, little, like, I guess examples, like if I'm at home and I'm chilling and I'm on social media but I haven't responded back to you, do not call me or text me multiple times because you feel like I'm available. Does that make sense?
Yeah, a lot of sense.
So in my opinion, I feel like that's true. I don't have to constantly answer when I don't feel like answering, especially when I'm trying to relax and do what I do. But I also feel like you can't do that when you get into a relationship.
You can't what?
You can't not be available. As they were trying to say, how you can take your space and you don't have to be available for that person all the time.
I feel like you should be able to tell a person like I'm busy. And even if you see me on Instagram doesn't mean I'm not busy.
Okay.
Because I've been doing things like I could be right here. Mm-hmm. Say you had another guest. I could be right here and I could still be on Instagram while y'all talking.
Right.
That don't mean I'm available. That's why I don't like people assuming. Just because you see me on Instagram, it says he's current on Instagram. It don't mean that, I could be scrolling and doing whatever the hell I want. Doesn't mean I'm going through text. I might not want to go through those emotions. Mm-hmm. Sometimes somebody might text you some negative shit and I'm not going to read your text until I'm done because I don't want to deal with that right now. Because, one, I got to be involved with this conversation. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? And I might not want those emotions running high. So I might not be available to you. And you might be the person who think that I should be most available too. Mm-hmm. But you might be the person that can affect my feelings. So you the only one I don't want to talk to. Okay, and it's nothing wrong with it. But you know what I'm saying? You get what I'm saying?
Yeah. Yeah,
so I feel like I also feel like when you get into a relationship, people got to understand I'm not your property.
Okay, facts.
So just if I don't feel like talking, I might not feel like talking to you either. But you got to know who you with. That's why it's good to set healthy boundaries in the beginning because I might not want to talk to nobody, and that includes you. And it's nothing against you, but we talk about mental health on here. Sometimes people need a break, a space from people. Mm-hmm. You might not know why. I might not have gone to a therapist or anything to find out that's why. Mm-hmm. But I just personally might need space, and then the woman might be like, "Oh, that's suspect. That's fishy."
Right.
But it's like, what if I really, literally just need to not be talking to nobody, and I might just want to be on Instagram scrolling? You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's not fair to me. I got to be single for the rest of my life until somebody can understand that. You get what I'm saying?
I mean, but that's where emotional intelligence kicks into. Being able to accept somebody else's, you know what I mean, and not know that it has nothing to do with you.
Facts.
Because, you know, a lot of people will be like, oh, why are you doing this? And is it because I'm doing, like, that's not true. It's not real.
It ain't always, it's not always what you think.
Right. So, okay. So you got to be physically and emotionally available is what you said, though.
Yeah. No. I said that those are the ways to be available.
Okay, not.
I don't think you have to. I don't think that you. I don't think it should be. Physically, no. I don't think that it should always be a requirement.
Okay.
Because there might be times where I'm not, you know, and I might need my space. We're in a relationship. When I'm married, you know what I'm saying? We don't live together. You understand what I'm saying? If we live together, then I might have to be available because it might be an emergency. You might need me. You feel me? Or you might need something that's important. But if we're not living together, we're not married, and we're dating, you're my girlfriend. It's kind of like I might need space sometimes, you know. And it's up to us to be adults enough to communicate that. Like, hey, you know, I'm kind of not. I think I should have to do it maybe twice, 3 times. That you know, I'm feeling the same way I normally feel. I am home. I'm here. Or let you know where I'm at. Give you some reassurance. We can FaceTime, but then just let you know. Look, sometimes I get like this. Don't think nothing of it, because there's gonna be times where I might be deep in it and don't even want to answer you to tell you that I don't feel like talking.
Okay.
So what happens
Communication is key.
Yeah.
Communication is key, people.
Facts.
And to be honest, all the time up front of what's going on with you. I mean, but didn't we say that we didn't want somebody to know exactly everything that was going on with us in the past episode?
That's true, but that's what I'm getting at, kinda. Because sometimes that's a little too much control. What ends up happening is like what used to happen with me. This is why I don't want to know everything. Because when I know everything, when something ain't right, it's a problem. And that ain't cool. I don't even like how I be feeling.
Oh.
You know?
Like, shit is weird.
Yeah. Like, say every time you answer your phone, you like, hey, oh, this is my aunt. Then you answer, oh, hey, this is my cousin. Or you answer, oh, this is my friend so-and-so. Now that we in a relationship, I know everybody about you. I know everybody you answer the phone. So now one day you answer the phone, and then it's like, I'm like, who's that? And you be like, yo, why you asking? Whoa. Wait. So I can't ask no more? Like, what's now I really want to know who that is. Right. And then when you be like, well, it was just my friend so-and-so, and now it's like, oh, so you want to hide this nigga.
And who is this so-and-so? Because I never heard
this name and nothing, you know? And you might feel funny because it probably is, you probably don't really, it could be innocent. But it could just feel funny because I'm asking and it's somebody new. But the thing is you don't know you've already trained me to feel like I could ask about everybody, or that I feel like once you get up the phone you're gonna tell me, and when you don't tell me it's kind of like whoa. So that's why I stop. Like, you know, whenever I won't just sit there and be like, who's that? I don't want to know. I don't care. You tell me. It's all good. If I get a gut feeling, then I might ask. But other than that, it's like, I don't want to know because I don't want to be trained.
Intuition.
Always.
I got that. I do that
always.
too.
9 times out of 10, you right. Trust me.
9 times out of 10. Do you guys hear that?
9 times.
Okay.
Out of 10, if your stomach say, hey, that phone call was not the one,
then. Because
you know what? In that situation, it's a lot more working than your eyes and your ears. You just don't know it. So when you sitting there and someone, your somebody else is talking on the phone and you feel funny, it ain't just your eyes and your ears working. Your brain is sitting there calculating all the times you saw this person on the phone, and this just don't feel right. And it's probably right. Because like I said, your brain is a computer. It's more than just you feeling some type of way because of the way the person might have laughed. It's no, my gut my brain computer done look this whole situation over and they don't like it. And you know what I'm saying? I might not even know that I did all of that, but that's what your gut feel. That's your intuition. Can't explain it, but you know, that's your intuition. That's what's going on.
Yeah, I used to not follow mine, but now I follow mine.
You got to.
So.
You seen Megan?
Yeah.
You seen the movie Megan?
No.
You got to see Megan.
Did that scare you? Because I saw you post about it.
Yeah, well, what scared me is listen, those fucking anything that they try to make to be able to think for itself, I don't want no parts because what you don't understand is way better than us.
Mm-hmm.
Once you teach a computer to do something,
they already got robots.
It's flawless. But no, they got robots that are trained to do X, Y, and Z, and that's it. If you tell it to do something outside of what it's trained to do, it's not going to do it.
Mm-hmm.
Like Siri. You say, Siri, do this. Siri be like, I don't know about that. Now, what Megan was, hey, Siri, do X, Y, and Z. She'll say, I don't know about that.
Mm-hmm.
And then she'll go, well, what is that? And then if I explain it to her, the next time I say, hey, Siri, do X, Y, and Z, she going to do it because she learned. Siri don't learn.
Oh, so you mad because she had a brain, pretty much.
I'm mad because she had a brain, and what you don't understand is in having a brain, they shit will graduate and learn way fast. Yo, you got to see the movie. This little fucking robot learned.
We didn't had that type of movie, though, with Will Smith.
Nah.
What was it, iRobot?
Nah, that shit was deeper.
That shit was crazy.
This shit was deeper.
Deeper.
Way deeper. Way deeper.
No, I haven't seen it yet because I didn't think it was going to be that good.
Nah, I liked it.
Okay.
I'll
check it out. You know, I love a good little horror flick.
Yeah, it was cool because it was a different type of horror. I mean, I'm going to be 100% real. They could have took it somewhere else. I feel like they didn't, but it's like, you know, they tapped the top of the water with this one, and it was good. I liked it. I could have watched the whole series on that shit. I'm telling you.
Oh, but you was...
But there ain't no fucking dolls coming in my house. No, sorry.
Hold on a second.
But she can't have none of that. I'm sorry.
Okay.
There's a teddy bear that's my size that's about to go out. But all I'm saying is I'm saying that because Megan was able to, they gave her intuition.
Okay.
She can look at you and tell if you're in fear, if you're trusting, like the levels of fear, trust. It was a couple things: fear, trust, wariness. It's just certain things that the levels, you know, she can tell because she's looking at you and she's reading you and she knows she knows your levels of how you are normally. So she can tell if you trust in her, if you're not, or you get what I'm saying. So that's what I'm saying. Like, that's your gut.
We need that.
That's where we was going. That's where I was going with this.
Okay.
That's your gut feeling. I'm just saying, always follow that shit because
okay,
it's right. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I'm gonna definitely check that movie out though.
Yeah, it was good.
Okay. Shoot, you talking about movies? You know, you was about to come out since it's Valentine's Day month. You remember you?
Oh yeah.
That's about to come out. You know he crazy. He be crazy in love with all the women that he tried.
Yeah, he love everybody.
Oh my gosh! So I can't wait for that to come out.
Me either.
Oh my goodness. Okay. I have some questions for you, Rich.
Let's go.
Because I went and I looked up some questions that I feel like if anybody's looking at these would be kind of beneficial. They're like controversial questions, like dealing with your significant other.
Let's go.
Are you ready?
Born.
Do you think couples need to have similar interests to be compatible?
No.
Why? I mean, I think we should have some type of interest that are kind of in tune. We can't be like full-blown opposites.
I didn't say that either. But you said should they have similar interests?
Yeah.
You don't have to.
At all?
Not really. Not really. No.
Like if I wanted to watch a movie and you're not into movies.
I think that's what fuck relationships up.
Okay.
Because if you like watching movies and I don't, doesn't mean I'm not gonna watch movies with you.
Okay, facts.
I might be putting you onto some new shit that you didn't know about. You feel me? And then whatever you like, you might bring me into your world. But the thing is if we completely like the same things, we're gonna get tired of each other.
Okay, I get that.
I feel like the best couples.
There's no there's no different.
It's too much. It's too much. It's too much. It's too much of me and you. We both like fishing. We both like this. We both like that. We both like this. It's like at some point we both gonna be looking to do. One day I'm gonna go fishing without you and you gonna be hurt. But I just probably want to fish with somebody. I'm always fishing with you, always for life.
Okay.
That shit is crazy. So the minute I do the thing that you like without you, it's a problem. That's why I feel like the couples that might last the best, honestly, is ones that have a lot of opposite. Because I could bring you into my world, you could bring me into mine, but then we can go do our separate thing with our friends that like to do whatever.
Okay.
You know, so yeah.
Okay.
That's why I feel like a lot of times in relationships is like you shouldn't try to change the person, and you gotta keep your life. You gotta be you.
You gotta
in the
be
relationship.
your individual self.
Yeah,
I get
like
it.
stop trying to be everything the person wants. Be yourself, and y'all can meet in the middle. Why you think a couple could last 40, 50 years and we can go outside and do us, and then
Right.
come back and meet in the middle? We ain't always got to be up under each other's ass. But guess what? If you like fishing, I'm gonna come fishing. I might not be the best fisher. You could be the best fisher. I'll be looking at you and be proud. Oh, look at her. She fishing the ass off. My girl can fish. You feel what I'm saying?
Right.
I can't fish for shit, but she can fish. So it's like, it's okay. You know what I'm saying?
Next one. Because I've seen a lot
How
of
do
this.
you feel about that, though?
I don't want somebody to have or be into everything I'm into. No,
Right.
because then I won't have my space.
Exactly.
Because I
That's a
kind of
good
do
thing.
need some space.
There we go.
So yeah, I totally agree with you.
There we go.
I've seen this a lot on Instagram. Women proposing to men. I feel like it's personally okay if they love that person enough, but I also
Right.
don't like the fact. I mean, I'm in between because I'm all about women empowerment. Do
Right.
what you do, girl. But that's how you. I guess that's how you really. Well, then no, not really, because men cheat after they get married too sometimes. So I don't know. I don't know how to. I don't know.
So what you thought? That's how you get a nigga from top stop cheating?
No, let me put it this way. I still think that's like a traditional thing, in that a man should always be the one to propose to a woman, because in reality, it's said that you have your husband has to love you more than you love them. For women, because I've heard that you got to find a man who loves you more than you love him, because you know.
But see, that's weird. That's scary because that could be infatuation, not love.
I didn't think about it like that.
Yeah, if he love you more than he love you, can be infatuated, and then once he gets you, it's like it's over. Now he on to the next. A lot of niggas cheat because they be infatuated with women, and then once they get them, it's like they can't stand them because it was the aura of you. Oh my God, her, and then now that he got you, it's like, oh my God, her.
Oh.
So now they on to the next infatuation, and guess what? There goes the divorce, and then the 2 kids, and then you know what I'm saying? That's why you got to be careful with that.
So if a woman proposed to you, would you accept it?
If I want to marry her.
Okay. You don't think nothing's wrong with a woman proposing?
I feel like some women are, we're in a different time, and some women are ambitious.
Okay.
You get what I'm
that,
saying?
yeah.
If you see something you like and you feel like that, then you never know. Because you might have a nigga who don't feel like you there, and you might be there. You know, I feel like there's reasons why a woman might want to propose. I personally would love to do the proposing. You know what I'm saying? Because I wouldn't want somebody to propose to me, and I'm not ready. Because I'm going to be honest, I'm going to say no.
Well, at least you're honest.
Yeah, I'm not doing that. Because I'm just being real.
He said, I'm not doing that.
Yeah, because I don't want to get married more than once.
Oh.
You know what I'm saying?
That's nice.
You can't go in front of God and say to death do us part and then be like, I'll be like, yo, this is my 4th man, this is my 2nd, my 3rd. That's not cool to me. And some people marry to pacify or to band-aid things. You know, let's just get married. We've been together this long. I don't think that's real. I think you should get married. I think your marriage should be the best day of y'all lives together. Like, y'all both should feel like, oh, my God, this is it. Not be getting married because you've been together for a while and it's like, we might as well do this. And then now you get married and y'all both happy because it's a nice day, but y'all not in love like that.
Yeah, but you know what? They do say people can outgrow somebody or in all of that. So what if you got married and, you know, you just outgrew your partner?
I mean, that's not... That if that happens, it happens, and it's understandable. And I'm open for that happening. I can understand it happening, but I'm not gonna go into it half-ass, where that's a possibility. When I go into it, in my mind and in her mind, it has to be this is forever.
This is forever.
This forever. If we lose that at some point, it's understandable. But I don't want to go into it like, yo, fuck it, let's get married. So not like we can't get divorced later. You know, it's all good.
But that's what it is right now.
Yeah, that's not cool. Motherfuckers is getting married for no reason. Hey, you want to get married? Sure. Don't even know each other like that.
Okay. We talking about relationships. recently I came into this issue. It's not my issue.
Don't lie. Go ahead.
It's not my issue.
Okay,
but we can get into mine later.
For a friend. Go ahead.
Yeah. So this person, he was kind of upset about his girlfriend working with somebody who doesn't know the meaning of leave me alone. If you know what I mean, like they still trying to pursue her, you know, even with her basically backing him down. And so the friend is upset with her because he feels like she's not doing enough, even though
it's her boyfriend.
Mm-hmm. Even though
he's not. You know these people.
Yes.
I ain't gonna say nothing bad then. But that's on him, not her.
Okay.
He shouldn't be mad at her. That's like being mad at your girl because she dressed sexy and niggas is looking at her.
Okay.
Now you gonna instill something in her that ain't for her. If she did her job and told this nigga to back off, he ain't backing off. It's time for you to show up to work.
Oh.
Yeah.
You think that's what you should do?
Hell yeah.
I don't ever think like that. I don't know.
That's not confrontation. I mean,
but you never know.
Listen, if that nigga want to go there, that's on him. But you're making my woman uncomfortable at work.
Okay, gotcha.
You know, I could even go to your boss first. I don't want to get you fired, so I'm gonna step you outside. Like, yo, let me talk to you for a minute. Listen, she is with me.
Mm-hmm.
She don't want you to keep doing. If she doesn't want you to advance to her, that's harassment, brother. Like, fall the fuck back. You can talk to him respectfully. I'm talking aggressive because it's making me angry just thinking about it. Nah, it is, because that's not cool. Like,
right.
If a woman tell you she ain't with it, she ain't fucking with it, and she got a man, you tripping. You know what I'm saying?
It's a lot of that though out here.
That's crazy.
It's a lot of that. It's a lot of people you can tell somebody that you full blown got a husband and they still want to be in your face.
Even if you were single, if you tell a nigga you good. Like, what's the problem?
It's the generation. They don't take no for an answer. They can't take rejection. So.
But see, if you listen, it rhymes. You don't take rejection, then you're gonna take order of protection. You know what I'm saying?
Stupid. That was a good one.
You feel
that
me?
was a good one.
I'm a rapper. Comes easy. But you feel what I'm saying, though?
Yeah.
You instead of going to get the police involved or your boss. Like if he at work,
mm-hmm.
that's harassment in the workplace. You could go to jail or get fired, whatever. But that's a woman, a whole female that you're probably stronger than, and you're making her uncomfortable.
That's true.
But I'm gonna be honest. Advice for him, brother. If you listening,
mm-hmm.
you go to her job.
Mm-hmm.
You step to him off the grounds. You understand what I'm saying? And be respectful. You know what I'm saying? Because if he want to turn up, that's on him now. You ain't do nothing wrong, and it ain't got nothing to do with work at this point. Just chill, bro. Can you fall back? You know, but everybody's different. But I'd have to go to the job. I'm sorry.
I just sometimes feel like things like that go wrong.
It's going wrong already. Can you imagine being at work every day and some niggas coming at you? Mm-hmm. It's already going wrong. You uncomfortable. Mm-hmm. Some women don't even like going outside because they don't want to be harassed. Imagine you got to go to where you making money and it's happening.
Yeah. It's
already going wrong. So you supposed to be uncomfortable for how long?
Facts.
Nah, we not doing that.
We don't do that, guys. And if you do that, please stop it because it's weird and creepy.
You're a sucker if you are harassing a woman at work and she already told you what to do.
Which is kick rocks.
Kick rocks.
Okay.
Now the only way that the woman could be wrong is if you entertained it in the beginning,
mm-hmm.
and then now he just don't want to hear it because he feel like you interested.
That's true, but I feel like if she told my friend about what was going on, I feel like he shouldn't have been upset with her.
No, he shouldn't.
Because she was being very
she
open
being
and
open.
honest.
Yeah, don't be mad at her because she coming to you with it. Like, she could be keeping it a secret. She go get her brothers. She go get whoever she want.
Mm-hmm.
But she's telling you, so that means that she's being honest with you. One thing I respect about in a woman is honesty. If you're gonna be honest, I'll forgive a lot of things once. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Like, nah, you being honest. And honestly, you coming to me as your man for protection.
Mm-hmm.
That's why you telling me.
Mm-hmm.
I need this to stop. Help. You get what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. Absolutely.
You actually leaving her hanging, and then that's like a kid. You get mad at a kid for telling you that somebody tried to do something. Like we was playing, and then the little boy touched me, and he's like, well, why was you playing? What was you doing? That kid ain't gonna come tell you nothing no more.
Right.
You fucking it up.
That's true.
Reward people for honesty.
Reward people for honesty and having open communication.
Because she could have just, she could have got scared and gave in and gave him whatever he wanted. And then now what? You going to really be mad at her? I don't know.
Okay. I got another question.
Let's go.
Because I've been seeing a lot of this lately on Instagram. People being in relationships with multiple people and everybody being okay with it. Do you
polygamy?
Yes. How would you be in some situation like that? Because I don't know, man. I don't know. That's just too much for me. I feel like it's too much for me.
It depends. I feel like a lot of people are in those type of relationships, don't even know it. But for real, it depends because where I'm at now is just kind of like, it's just too much going on right now.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like, I don't know. People be dating and people be moving around. So I kind of wouldn't want to be in that. You know what I'm saying? 'Cause I'm trying to think about it right now. I kind of wouldn't want to be in that. But the thing is like, there's one kind of polygamy I do like.
Okay.
Right?
What is it?
And that's like, say I'm only dating you. Me, not only dating you, like I'm only sexually active with you, but I date this person as well. I might hang out with this person, so we kind of in some sort of a relationship, but we only go out. We're not sexual. And then I might go to the movies with this person. It's just like some of them date, but they're not sexually active with everybody.
Yeah, but how would you know as their partner?
You
would have to. Have to accept it.
The thing about polygamy is, which I like the most of it, is the honesty. They are very honest with each other, and that's what makes it work. Because the thing is that they're very honest with each other. And the thing is because you can tell I'm having sex with these other people. You can tell each other that.
Okay, you keep honest
the
communication.
The whole point of that is to be honest and open.
Okay.
Why would I tell you I'm dating her and not having sex with her? Why would I go that far as to say we're dating? Like we're in a, like I like her enough to call her my other girlfriend. Well, we're not having sex. Why would I lie?
Because people do that all the time now.
You don't have to do that in that type of realm. Because if you open to letting me even date somebody else, then
what am I lying for?
You feel what I'm saying?
What is that? They lit.
They are. Black ink, right?
Okay, period.
But you understand what I'm saying? Like,
yeah,
polygamy is more about honesty. You know what I'm saying? It's more about, that's what keeps everything. Because the thing is the reason why you don't just have to believe them is because you'll meet the person. It's not like you just never gonna meet this person. Like every time I see somebody that was in those type of things that's going on, the people know of each other. Everybody knows everybody, and they've met. They might not necessarily hang out, but they know about each other. You feel what I'm saying? Because you might want to check him. You might want to, be able to call her. Hey, I know he's with you. Can you tell him if he ain't answering? You understand what I'm saying? Like the one little situation I heard about, they was communicating with each other.
Okay.
But then it's like this. You got to realize. So the girl was dating. It was a girl who was dating multiple men. One she was having sex with. One she was emotionally connected to as well, but not having sex with him. But those other people have people too. It's just like a big thing.
Right.
So say you got your dude that you having sex with, you probably got other people too. It ain't just him, it's you too. It's a lot.
It's facts. I unknowingly have met a few of those types of couples from where I live at. They go to my local bar.
Wow.
Trip me the hell out when they would be like, yeah, watch out for them. And I'd be like, what?
Cause they trying to they date together.
Yeah, and I just was like, they just was so friendly. No wonder.
Yeah, cause they both sizing you up.
Child,
and what'll happen is
crazy.
The man, if you new to this, the man will send a woman for you.
First,
not really send her. She might be the controlling one. You never know. Sometimes in those situations, you gotta let the woman be in control so she can feel comfortable.
I mean, in order to be into that,
Yeah. What about you? Would you do that?
no.
Not at all.
I don't think so. I'm too into, like, the spiritual ties and stuff. Like, I just, from what I heard, like, doing something like that or being able to have a relationship and mess with multiple partners is like a mental thing. I'm too into me and
Who you
the
with?
bonds and stuff like that, and to mentally break from that, because I just can't. I don't know. I couldn't see myself messing with one person and turning around and messing with another person and messing with another person. That's just too much.
But that's like dating. You don't date.
I date, but as far as
But so you mentally you're whether you know it or not, you're mentally connecting with all of these people, whether you like it or not. And then some of them you might lose connection because it's like, I'm not feeling that. But you are connecting with multiple people. You are. That's what dating is.
I mean, but it normally doesn't go past the first date. So it doesn't, like, I don't know.
See, for me, I could put a block on because there was a point where I would have dated like a porn star. There was a time where I liked one, and basically I didn't care what she was doing.
I know that's right.
Long as I was happy, I didn't give a fuck. You know what I'm saying? The thing is I met you this way, and I wasn't really mentally. I wasn't
prepared for that.
No. I didn't care. I wasn't thinking about that. I didn't think in my mind like, damn, this nigga done fucked you, and no. I just didn't.
Well,
I just thought about the time when we was together. Like, if I meet you that way, I can block out whatever else you got going on.
Can you really, though?
Yeah.
After a while? I wonder how it is for them in dealing with relationships.
That's like dating a stripper.
Yeah, but...
Or an actor. Can you date an actor? He might be kissing on somebody on TV. Might have a sex scene. And what you got to realize is if you're not there when they filming it, if say you can't be there when they filming it, now you see it on TV, this shit look real as hell. He looked like he enjoying it. He probably thought about you to help him get into it. Now he making faces with her he done made with you, because that's, if you acting, you got to get in the character.
Right.
So now you watch this nigga on screen with somebody else doing what he do with you.
Right. Because, remember we had a conversation about P Valley and Jay Fonz and how people are, like, bothering him and his wife about his things with Uncle Clifford. Yeah. So I guess so. I guess you're right, because she's, because we both know that he's a very well-known heterosexual man, but
we don't know. I don't know that.
Is that because you watched the show and how he did it on the show? See, but that just
no.
goes
But
show
what
how
I'm saying,
good actor.
what I'm saying is we don't know what he likes. We don't know if he really like that or not. I'm not saying he do. We're not putting that on him.
It don't seem like he like that in real life.
Oh, yeah.
So
I mean, there's a lot of niggas that don't seem like that. A lot of really manly men that, yeah.
We won't get into that.
Yeah, let's not.
Yeah.
But that's what I'm just trying to say. You just never know. So, would you date an actor, though?
Would I date an actor? Yeah, I would. I would date an actor.
Knowing that he's going to be kissing another woman. Or multiple women.
That's how you make your millions.
Okay.
So, that's fine. It's a career. It's a
career. Forget the
career.
millions, because he might not be there. He's just an actor.
Okay, he's just an actor.
And he's coming up, because they got to start somewhere.
That's true. Okay.
You don't know if he's going to make millions. All you know is, hey, I got this movie I'm about to be in, and the sex scenes. Yeah,
I would have to trust that, because that's his career. That's his job. That's what he's doing.
Right.
So, but I don't know. I've always thought about how an actor could always put on different personalities too, and you wouldn't be able to know, especially if they was a really good actor.
Yeah, you wouldn't know that they not that.
Yeah, like they could be this way with me, and then completely different person somewhere
else. Yeah.
So I really don't know. I probably have to really like that person.
I mean, that's the point, because the point is your bond got to be strong for you to withstand that. Think about it. You got to be strong. That person got to make you forget about all that shit.
For Rich, a porn star? Wow.
Yeah, I done picked her up from niggas paying for it. Not even like her working. Wow. Like somebody paid her Yeah, and it was just like, to me, I ain't give a fuck. I didn't think about it. I just was just.
You so strong minded. That's what's up. Cause
Yeah.
I want to be like you when I grow up. Like being able
Too stupid.
to.
From what I heard, it's called compartmentalizing things.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
I put things in certain boxes.
And leave it there.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess that's cool.
It's like when it's time for that box, it's time for that box.
You gotta be mentally strong for that too, though.
Yeah, I think so. I guess so. But I mean, you know, I deal with things a lot differently than other people, so I guess that's what makes me mentally strong, I guess. I don't know. I don't know what it is, to be honest, because there's a lot of things that I go through that probably would break a lot of people. But for me, it's like, I'll tell you what helped me a lot.
What?
My aunt, when I was young, she gave me serenity prayer. Serenity prayer. And the thing about me is, right, I don't learn by memory. I learn by understanding.
Okay.
So if you give me something to read, I would to learn. I can't just memorize it and then flip it back on a test. If once I understand it, you can ask me things you ain't teach me about it, and I can answer it, because if this does that, then this. That's all I need to know. You get what I'm saying? So the serenity prayer, you know what that is, right?
No, I don't.
It's God grant me the serenity to accept the things that I cannot change, the courage to change the things I can, and the wisdom to know the difference. So if you can learn to accept things that you can't change, and then have the courage to change the things you can, and the wisdom to know the difference, then what would you worry about? Because if you know you can't change it, then why dwell on it?
Ah, okay.
And if you know you can change it, try. And then you got to know the difference. You got to know what you can control and what you can't. If it's out of your hands, don't worry about it. If a woman want to cheat, I'm not going to sit here and cry because she left me. That's what she wanted to do. Why am I going to let that bother me? Go ahead. I'm
That's
not gonna,
so good.
Yeah, I'm not going to cry like, oh, she left me. It's like, no, you don't want. Part of me loving a woman is the fact that she want to be with me. If you don't want to be with me, my feelings will instantly go off, because my thing is I can't. If you don't want to be with me, then we good. I'm not going to be mad that you don't want to be with me. If you don't want to be with me, then we good. Just say that. Just don't toy with me. Don't play around like, oh, well, I do want to be with you, but no. If you did that, then you don't want to be with me. And that's enough for me. Now, I'm a dead it, because your actions told me you don't want to be with me. And I'm not saying I ain't going to be sad, but I'm not going to deal with it. You get what I'm saying? I'm going to let it go, because fuck, I'm going to be sitting here dealing with something that's showing me that they don't want to be with me, but saying something else. So once you adapt that, for me, I applied that to all life. And that was it for me.
Okay.
So that helps me deal with a lot of shit. But you should look that up, the Serenity Prayer.
I am definitely going to look it up. I hope everybody looks it up, because that sounds like a good prayer. Man,
it's the key to life. Accept the things that you can't change, courage to change the things you can, and the wisdom to know the difference. That's deep. Now, you said you were going to talk about your situation, because that's what I'm interested in.
Okay.
Yeah, throw it right back. Let's go.
Okay, yeah, we got a couple of minutes. So I guess
we got a lot of minutes.
I'll talk about it real quick. So, you know, I normally don't really touch on like what goes on in my life per se, or my love life, because you know I just don't want everybody in my business. But recently, I had started talking to somebody, right? And I really like this guy. He's a really good guy. But I got my ex lurking around too.
Okay.
And I've tried to pretty much let my ex know, like, I really don't fuck with you like that, and I run a new guy around so the ex could see us together, right? Just so he knows, like, I'm officially,
this is in your city.
Yes, this is in my city. And yeah, so I can't get rid of the ex. He still.
Why not?
I don't know.
That means you don't want to get rid of the ex.
No, I'm trying, but
how could you not be able to get rid of somebody that it's on you?
That's true, but you know, when in my type of business back home, you know, like the club life, the promotion life, I still have to communicate with him on certain basis.
Oh, okay.
Okay, but he I don't know. He's just, I don't know. I feel like he's a narcissist.
What? I don't see the issue.
The issue is the games. The games that he's playing.
Now he's acting like he want to be with you.
Yeah.
And that's kind of making you feel some type of way.
It's making me feel like, bro, like, let's just put it this way. When you try to do everything for somebody and be who, like you said, they want you to be,
right?
It makes you feel some type of way, okay? And then when you're done dealing with them and they want to try and come back after you've tried everything, it does kind of bother you a little bit because you done seen them do this with this person, that person, this person, but now you trying to reach for your happiness and they trying to stand in the way of your blossom.
But you got to realize and recognize that.
I do.
You got, because only thing that's going to happen is if you do backpedal, all you're going to get is what you got before. It's not going to change. You going to get this.
I'm trying not to back. I'm not. No, I don't want to backpedal. I'm not going to say I'm not going to try to backpedal.
What happened? So the new guy, he fuck up. Anything happened with him yet?
No, he's actually pretty good.
So then you got to give him his you got to give him his fair shot, his fair chance.
Right.
And the thing is you can't let this other dude ruin the other dude's chance.
Yeah, but I've also suffered a lot of trauma from the ex dude. So, which is probably like hindering me from doing so much with the new guy because I'm worried.
But if he's a new guy, you shouldn't be doing too much with him anyway. And that's not hindering. What it is it's called learning from your past. Mm-hmm. So it's nothing wrong with being cautious.
Okay. Because
the new guy could be full of shit too. Let's be real. Everybody's good in the beginning.
At the beginning.
Your ex was good in the beginning. Everybody good in the beginning.
But do I constantly have to, like, I mean, I wouldn't say like not be cautious, but I have to be a little bit more open, is what I'm saying. I feel like I should be more open.
Define.
Like,
open. What do you think you're doing that's too cautious?
Not being super available, I guess, like emotionally. Does that make sense?
How long
have I been talking to this person?
Yeah.
It's been okay. So it's been a while since he slid in my DMs, and then I finally decided that I would talk to him. So it's probably been like been talking to him for about 5 months.
Physically, not sexually, but physically.
Physically.
He lives in your city with you?
No, he lives. Well, yeah, we all live in the DMV.
Okay, so how long have you been getting up with him, seeing him? I'm not talking about sliding your DMs and y'all talking
and going back and forth.
Fuck all that, because that's all fluff.
That's the best way to go.
Yeah, it is, but
talking first.
But it's fluff though.
It's fluff.
Yeah, because
why would you feel like it's fluff?
Because I could say all the right things. That actually doesn't matter. When you with somebody, you get this. This is what you women have to realize.
Okay.
I'm about to do a talk show on this.
Yes, tell me, tell me, because I need to know.
I got you. So this is the beginning of my new talk show.
Okay.
You know, we're gonna merge today.
Okay.
What you women have to realize is, you know, a lot of guys, you know, everybody thinks they're a player. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Regardless if you're trying to be one. Mm-hmm. What happens is it's exciting to talk to somebody you like.
Okay.
Right? So now y'all talking back and forth. He slid in the DMs. Mm-hmm. We don't know how many DMs he's sliding in. Let's just be real here. We have to be real with ourselves. We don't know how many DMs somebody's, because if you slide it in DMs, then I mean, I'd love to say I know you're special, but
thank you.
A DM slider is just is just that niggas sliding DMs. That's what niggas do. Yeah.
Yeah.
Because question, you've bumped into him in person before the DM slide?
No.
Were you accessible? Like, could he have came to a club to see you?
Yeah. On my day at that club,
right? Because he's white, he's on your Instagram,
right?
He could see which day that you gonna be there, and as a man, he could pop up.
Okay.
It's easy to slide in multiple DMs rather than popping up on all these girls.
Okay.
So I just want you to keep something in your head, not to deter you from him, but to have you on your A game. I'm going somewhere with this.
I'm listening.
So. One, you gotta keep you have to make sure that you give no credit to any of the conversation that happened in the DM, on the phone, anything that's not in person.
Okay.
Let's take that away.
Take it away.
Because that conversation could be happening with 10 girls at once.
Right.
10 girls. You feel me?
Mm-hmm. You're throwing my head full.
Yeah, I'm about to throw you for another one.
I'm ready.
So now we don't, that all that conversation in the DMs on the phone, texting and shit is dead.
Okay.
We ain't giving no credit to a nigga as a nice guy, none of that. Do that, because that is me telling you what you want to hear, or telling you whatever's good, whatever's clever.
You hear that, ladies?
Yes, listen to this. So now all you have is the times you've been around this person.
Mm-hmm.
So when you're around this person, now you have to be what most women are, which is a detective, and you have to be, a private investigator.
Why I gotta do all of that?
Because of the times we live in.
Okay.
You have no choice.
Okay.
So you gotta watch how a person moves with their phone.
Mm-hmm.
You understand what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
You gotta watch out how, if they're not answering it. See, a lot of girls get flattered if somebody don't answer their phone when they with you, because it's like, oh, all the attention's on me. But it could be people calling that I can't talk in front of you two.
Got you.
You get what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Then, how available am I to you? Where do I go with you? Can I be seen with you in your city or around your area? You get what I'm saying? Can I be seen? Can it's like you gotta pay attention to the movements of a man when you're dating, because that will tell you a lot about a dude. And if we had a lot more time, I would let you go into, we can go through one whole date and I can actually break it down for you.
We should do that.
We
next
can.
week. Yes.
We can. Because I'm telling you, like, what a lot of women don't realize is the telltale is in the actions. It's not in the words. You can't tell me he's in. How long have y'all been physically seeing each other?
About 2 months.
See, you can't tell me, and how often?
Weekly?
Once a week?
No, couple of days out of the week.
Couple of days out of the week. Always in the club?
No.
So y'all get up, see each other.
Mm-hmm.
Y'all go out a lot, or is it just more chilling?
Both.
Okay.
It's a nice balance.
That's a nice balance.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. We're gonna get into it. We gotta get into it because we need to dissect this.
Yeah, we need to dissect this.
Because at the end of the day, and I would love to do that because, and what I like about my advice is unbiased. It's not gonna be any hate. It's not gonna be any negativity.
He said unbiased.
Unbiased.
Oh, unbiased. Okay.
Yes, unbiased
Good.
opinion, which means, it's just about the facts.
Mm-hmm.
And the facts is, whatever y'all said over the DM is it could be, you could have been fluffing. You feel me? And then now you got this nigga around your ex, and then you could be telling him you over the nigga, and you not really over him. You not.
That's facts. I am.
You not.
I am.
When I say
America,
over,
I am.
When I say over, I don't mean that you want to be with him, but what he's saying is affecting you, which means that you're not fully over, or else we wouldn't even be
over
talking.
the problem.
We wouldn't even be talking about him. He wouldn't even be a factor in this, because he's causing a problem for the new dude, which he shouldn't even be able to if he was a non-factor.
Facts. That's facts. I'm not even gonna lie. That's facts.
See, and this is where the unbiased come in. I'm telling you that you are about to cause a problem between you and new guy.
Because of old guy.
Because of old guy, who's a non-factor.
A non-factor.
That's a factor.
That's a factor. I get it.
You know
I
what I'm
get
saying?
it.
And honestly, he might not even, I don't know how much y'all talk, but he might not even realize that he's a factor. You know what I'm saying? No, not the ex. I'm talking about the new dude.
Oh, yeah. He's a big factor.
He might not know that the ex is a non-factor.
Oh.
I mean, he might not know that the ex is a factor.
Oh, I get what you're saying.
Because the way you communicate I'm sure the way you communicate is like, it's just my ex. But it's not, just my ex. It's deeper. So you have to realize what is like that on his side. You don't know what on his side is like, what you going through. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Then you got to think about who have you met that knows him, who you met that's in his life. You got to take a lot of things into play. You got to think about, does he have kids?
No.
You got to think about who his exes were, his relationship with his mommy. You understand what I'm saying? There's a lot of things that go into knowing a man that if you want to call somebody a nice guy, you have to know.
He's a nice guy.
Yeah, because listen, the biggest game nowadays is to seem like you're not running game. That's the new game. The new game is this no game. I'm just cool. We chilling. It's just whatever. And I'm not saying this to make you, to deter you. I'm just saying this to make you open your eyes because you're trying to be more emotionally available. And in 2 months, it ain't time for that.
That's true. I mean, but you know what I mean by open. I mean, like a little bit more accepting
of what?
I don't know. Normally I'm closed off. I don't really show no damn emotion.
I feel like you being a little more, just by you mentioning him as being a little more open. You already doing it, whether you know it or not.
Okay.
You doing it, and you doing it enough. You don't need to do it anymore.
Okay, that's good.
You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
This is enough because you already are giving him the space of he's the new guy and he's cool. You like him.
Mm-hmm.
So you just got to be careful to give too much too soon.
I don't want to give too much too soon.
No.
But I don't, like I said, but I don't want to be cut, you know, like.
You're not. You seeing somebody 3 times a week. They're not being a wall at all. He's actually getting a lot of you.
Too much. We're going to have to cut that down.
Yeah. I mean, no, I'm not saying that. I don't know what. See, now this is all about what you want to disclose. I don't know how much of you he's saying. You know what I'm saying? I don't know how much of you he's saying. But, yeah, I mean, because if it's past that point, then there's no really cutting it down. Because then that's called pulling back. And you already gave what you given. You don't want to pull back because that'll be bad. But then if you see, it's more than one way it could go because you can pull back a little bit, and what it'll do is it'll show if he'll pull forward.
True.
Because sometimes you want to see that. You want to see if somebody is doing things and enjoying things because it's easy. You get what I'm saying?
Easy.
Because it's easy.
Okay.
I'm seeing you 3 times. It's like we're in a relationship. I'm seeing you 3 times a week. We chilling. It's a nice balance between us just chilling and then us going out. So I'm really not obligated to be showing you a super good time every time. I ain't got to always be going out, going places. Like I'm not really even courting you all the way anymore. Now we just be chilling, which is a playground for a nigga to spit game, or to make it, or to make that pot. Because you know when you cook food, right? The best food is when you let it simmer. When you put that flame low and you let it sit on that low flame. Because if you take longer to cook it and put it on that low flame, that's when meat be falling off the bones and shit. So when you got time to let shit simmer, which is not really like go time, which is not club, not restaurant, not this, not, but we just chilling, that's when you get deeper in your feelings. So if you doing a lot of that, you could be in deeper than you know. That's why you saying this nigga's cool, because all he do is got time to do all that fluff shit that was going on in DMs. It's going on in person now. You feel me?
Yeah.
So yeah, like I said, we ain't really get in depth with what's actually happening.
Facts.
Because what I would need to know is basically how it started.
Okay.
How long it took to come off the DMs.
Okay.
Where'd it go after that?
Okay.
Then how long it took to become 3 times a week.
Okay.
Because once you get all that information, then you can understand if what it is. If a nigga really had to work, if he didn't, if it happened so organically that, you know, because some niggas is real good at making shit happen so organically that it's like they can talk your drawers off. And the next thing you know, you somewhere where you don't, how did we even get here? You feel me? Like if you didn't talk to me today, which is fucked up, you probably still be on that high of, and you'll wake up a month later like, how did we get here? How are we in a relationship? Or how we, you know what I'm saying? Like, how did this happen so fast? Because I opened up once and it was just like, bam. The first nigga who I allowed to talk to me got in because most niggas got game. So what if it could have been 100 niggas in your DMs and any one of them can be this same guy.
So you think I should just be dating around more?
Yes, I think you need options.
I need options.
Yeah, but think about it. You ever go in the store trying one pair of shoes and walk the fuck out? No. You got options.
That's true.
Because you might like these. Let me tell you what happened. You might look online and say, I want these shoes.
Mm-hmm.
I want to go in the store and try them on though. But I'm going to the store. I'm gonna try these on. I'm gonna get them.
Mm-hmm.
You go in the store. You try those on. But then those are kind of cute. I'm gonna try those on. Damn, these feel good. I think I want these. If you ain't trying on different shoes, different gloves, different hats, different pants, then what the fuck? You know what I'm saying? Mm. That's like you being online, checking out some shoes. You go in the store, you don't even try them on. You just buy them and take them home, and now you wearing them, and you like them because they actually fit okay. They actually fit okay.
I see what you're saying.
Listen, when people don't date no more. That's the problem. Yeah. They jump to dating into relationships. You actually in a relationship right now.
No, I'm not.
Yes, you are.
I don't define it as a relationship.
Talk to the mic.
I don't define it as a relationship.
It's not up to you to define what a relationship is. A relationship is what a relationship. You ain't dating because you ain't dating multiple people. Or it's just you and him. And you even brought him around your ex to you understand what I'm saying?
Duh.
You're not dating. You're with one person. You're not dating.
So you basically telling me I walked myself into
into a fucking relationship.
There you go. That's okay.
You did.
I see your point.
Because if there's no competition for him, then who's he up against?
Right.
And how can he show you that he's a good person? Because he's not watching you hang out with other people and say it's cool. He's actually this is going back to giving somebody too much.
Okay.
And then one day when it's like he hits you up and it's like, yo, he want to hang out, and you're like, oh well, I'm about to go hang out with this other guy. And then it's like, huh?
Right.
How? Wait, but whenever you got time, it's me. You're not giving him a chance to show you why he's the one that should win. You just let the first person that talked well and did whatever you wanted him to do. It's just him. It's who's the competition? Who are you comparing him to?
Facts. I feel that. I definitely feel that, Rich.
No, sorry, homie. I apologize. But let's be real here.
I definitely feel that, Rich. I definitely feel that.
Let's be real.
And I ain't think about it like that either.
Listen, it can't be. It can't be a situation where it's like you just like and I wish it was like that, but it's too many fake frauds and felonious motherfuckers out here
definitely
that talk good. And like I told you earlier, women and men be in relationships with somebody that's in other relationships and don't even know it.
Right.
You get what I'm saying?
That's facts.
So that's why you have to, you gotta put it. You gotta put things in a space where somebody can let their hair down. So if he see you, if you tell him, I like you. You're the person I like the most at this point.
Mm-hmm.
But I am single and I'm still dating.
Mm-hmm.
Then a nigga probably gonna make him say, well, shit, I'm dating too. I'm dealing with, you know what I'm saying? The nigga blow up himself.
Okay.
Or at least he might let their hair down a little bit. Like, all right, cool, if that's what we doing. And then you'll see how that person really play. You feel me? Because even if you're not dating somebody else, at least this person, the pride is going to make them,
be their true person.
Yeah. And then if you really like me, and I'm telling you, listen, I'm such and such years old now, and I'm dating with a purpose.
Right.
I'm not just dating I don't just want to be in relationships.
Yeah,
I need to know if you the one. So I'm not going to why would I just limit myself to this one person and not know if there's somebody else out there for me? Because now I'm in a relationship with you, and if you behave up until when we get married, then you want to show me who the fuck you are, because you never know somebody until you live with them.
That's true too. I feel like that too, and that's why I think before you get married, you got people should live together first.
Move in. I wouldn't necessarily. I mean, niggas gotta keep secrets. I wouldn't move out. my place, or I wouldn't. If I was a woman, I'll be honest, I wouldn't move out my place. I would tell you I'm moving to yours. You know, and then I would keep mine, because at the end of the day, it's just to be around you 24 hours and see how you move. You get what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Because if I'm around you 24 hours, you can't hide shit for 24 hours. At some point, you got to be yourself. Some point. Especially if we go like a month or two. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah. Yeah. I definitely
You
do.
got to protect yourself, man. Because, you know. And it gets a lot deeper. Like I said, when you give me specific situations, like I said, if we broke it down to where you told me exactly how I could break some shit down, I can tell you what's going on with you right now.
Don't read me
right
here.
now. I'm reading your relationships, not you.
Don't read
you
it
too,
on,
but we ain't
on
doing that.
TV.
Nah,
Yeah,
we ain't
don't
gonna do
read.
that.
Don't listen to him, guys. He's gonna read me offline.
But
Okay.
just you've opened up enough.
Yeah.
Take it slow. Let the shit ride out, and don't be closed to other people.
That should still just date.
Yeah, because the thing is the more people you dating, the more like when you giving somebody that much exclusivity.
Mm-hmm. It's hard to date in this generation though. Men are weird.
It is, but you know why it's easy? Because a lot of niggas will take you out for no reason, and then you'll see who's really trying to step it up.
True.
You know, like right now you on the road to this nigga's already a Valentine. There's no fucking runner-ups. You know what I mean? It's already.
I haven't even asked him.
It's coming. He gonna ask you. It's going, and if he don't, then there's a problem.
That's true. That is fact.
If he don't, there's a problem. And you
That is
and the fact that you said you ain't asked him, you ain't supposed to.
Yeah.
You just keep quiet and see what he do. And if he
honestly,
tries to take you out the day before, the day after, you know what's up.
Yeah.
And if he tell you he busy on that day and has a really good excuse,
Mm-hmm.
you know what's up.
I don't know. I've always spent Valentine's Day with my friends though, so
That doesn't matter. You can tell him that you don't. But I'm telling you that if he doesn't take you out on Valentine's Day, you know what's up. There's somebody else there.
that goes for everybody.
Especially if you spending that much time with him. Yeah, that goes for all of y'all women out there that so-called dating niggas or chilling with niggas, and these niggas want to take you out, and these niggas is spending money on you and all that. If they ain't got time for you, see, a lot of women want to say it be certain women. Oh, Valentine's Day is every day. Yeah, that nigga trains you to think that, so that on Valentine's Day he tell you he gotta work and he taking some other bitch out. You might be his main girl, but he's making this other girl feel like she's the main.
What the hell?
Yes. So be careful.
So be careful. I'm definitely gonna be careful.
Yes,
I'm
it's a lot of tricks to
definitely
this
going
game.
Heed your advice.
You
For
should
sure.
listen. Trying told you, but you good. You definitely don't need to open up no more than you have.
Mm-hmm. I feel it.
Just definitely watch people actions and just be mindful of how people move,
Mm-hmm.
and you know, like you know, my elders used to say, believe none of what you hear and half of what you see.
Right.
So I don't give a fuck what a person is telling you, and then half of what they showing you ain't even it. So watch actions, don't listen to words. Don't listen to
Watch
nothing.
actions. Don't listen
Yeah,
to
like
words.
watch actions.
Actions speak louder.
Yes,
Yes.
and do not. This is the last thing.
Okay.
Don't call people out on their bullshit. Just know what they show you and move accordingly.
You said don't call people on their bullshit, but why
No.
not?
Because, prime example, I don't take you out or I don't do something right, and you tell me, all I'm going to do is readjust and fix that.
Mm-hmm.
I'm still the same bullshit person that I was when I didn't do it.
I just fixed the issue.
You just you ain't fixed the issue. You just told me where I was slipping, and I pulled my skirt down, or I pulled my slip up. I fixed my dress.
I love that saying.
You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
All you doing is helping me trick you more.
Got you.
Damn, she paying attention. I gotta be more strategic. No,
Slick with it. I get
don't
it.
say nothing.
Don't say nothing.
Cause you know why? Then they gonna do some more shit because they gonna get comfortable. Oh, she cool. She ain't. Bro, I ain't even take her out on Valentine's Day. She ain't say nothing.
might have to have a Zoom call and let some women come on here and ask you some questions.
They can do that.
And so you can act like that's what we gonna do. Next episode, that's what we gonna do. I'm gonna put out a Zoom link and
yeah, you gotta bring some specific situations, ladies.
Specific situations. Cause we gonna get down to some shit. Okay.
Yeah. And I'll let you know what these niggas is doing to you.
I know.
I should be like, backs.
We should all be like, what's that girl name right now? Lori
Harvey.
Yes. She's collecting them niggas like they.
Like I mean, you know.
I know that's right, girl.
Yeah, she living her best life.
When they no longer serve a purpose.
She keep it moving.
Exactly what it should be. So, okay.
But cause she's smart.
Mm-hmm.
The thing is she not settling
for less.
Yeah, for anything. Once it ain't right, she take flight. See that rhyme?
Yes.
Once it ain't right, she take flight.
And
she got all the niggas that everybody want.
Yeah, that's fact.
And keeping it moving on them, got them all in their feelings. She got niggas in their feelings, writing songs about her.
Right, she's definitely.
She turned Future into a bad man.
Well, I ain't seen him out with nobody for real.
That's the point. He's like he hate women now. Like he's like the poster child for like fuck women.
She done heard his
niggas said, yo, you ain't see the memes? Yo, one more. They said, what is it? Do one more thing, and I'm gonna start acting like Future. That's what women. That's a meme out right now for women, telling niggas do one more thing, and I'm gonna start acting like Future.
That's sad, but funny at the same time.
Right? She got niggas trapping.
Oh man.
And who she dating now?
Franklin from Snowfall.
Franklin Saint.
I can't wait till that comes out. By the way.
Me either.
Oh gosh, the trailer looked so bomb. That and Creed, cause you know that was her other boo.
Yeah, I didn't see none of the Creeds
at all.
Well,
this last one, the third one,
yeah,
that shit's about to be lit, cause it got the dude from that show.
So
Love.
they did Rocky all over again. Creed, just like Rocky.
Yeah,
that's crazy.
Pretty much, but like the black version.
Right.
But it's really good. You ever seen Lovecraft Story? Remember we talked about it, and it was like some supernatural horror type thing back in like the olden days, like the 60s, I think. But the main actor in that, I think his name is Jonathan. He's actually in the Creed movie too, as what we would say a nemesis. So I feel like that's a good movie.
Okay, yeah. So I'm gonna check that out.
Check it out.
Yes.
Okay, guys, this concludes today. And we definitely will be back in 2 weeks to talk about, get our relationship advice from Guru Rich over here.
Yes, we're going to talk to Bree. We're going to talk to me.
Yes, and we're going to get it together.
Right.
All right, guys. I hope you have a good rest of your night.
Peace.
Rich. You are now tuned in to Black Ink Radio.